Hello everyone. In this video, let's learn about how to work with PDFs in Python. We'll be using the PyPDF2 library to work with PDFs in Python. PyPDF2 library is capable of doing many operations in PDFs. It can extract document information, it can split a document page by page, it can merge PDFs, crop pages, rotate, and encrypt and decrypt PDFs. In this video, let's explore some functionalities of PyPDF2 library. To install PyPDF2 library, we have to do pip install PyPDF2. As I have already installed this, I'll comment this code out. First, let's import the PyPDF2 library. I'll import the PyPDF2 library as pyd. In this way, I can use it easily. The first document that we'll be working with is this sample PDF. This contains 2 pages and has some text in it. So first we should open the PDF file. So I'll create a variable called f and use the open function. Inside it, I'll pass the name of the file and I'll write the command as rb. I wrote it as rb because PDF is a binary file and we are reading this binary file. So rb here. Now that the file has been opened and saved in this variable f, let's create a new variable called reader. And now let's use the reader file from the PyPDF2 library. I'll be using the PDF reader and I'll pass this variable f into it. In this way, we can manipulate this PDF. Now let's check out the type of the variable reader. We get it as pypdf2.reader.pdfreader, which says this is an object of type PDF reader. Let's check out the number of pages in this PDF. We know that the PDF contains 2 pages. So I'll use the len command and I'll call the reader and get the pages out of it. I get an output 2 here. Now let's try to access the pages in this PDF. Now I'll call this reader and inside it I'll call the pages. Let's access the first page. So I'll give the 0 index. As I run it, I get the metadata of the data present in the first sheet. But we can't see the actual data that is present in this page. To do so, we have to use the extract text function. When I run this extracted function, I get the text that is present at the first page. In this way, you can use the extract text function to read the pages in PDFs. Now that we know how to read PDFs in Python, let's try to write some PDFs. Let's create a variable called writer and then we'll call the PDF writer function from the PyPDF2 library. So pyd and PDF writer. So what we are going to do now is that we'll just copy the first page of the sample.pdf and save it in a new PDF file. I'll call the writer variable and add page into it. So add underscore page. Inside it, we'll pass the page that we have to add here. So that will be the first page in the sample.pdf file. With this, the writer function is ready to create a new PDF. To create a new PDF, we have to open a new file. So I'll create a new file which is named sample_1.pdf and the access will be wb, which says write binary, and let's name this variable as W. I'll call the writer variable and use the write function in it. And we'll pass the file that this writer should be written on, and that will be W. Now let's run this code. Now we'll be having a PDF called sample_1 which has the first page from the sample.pdf. Opening the directory, I can see sample_1.pdf. If I open it, there is only one page in it and we see the data stored here. In this way, we can write PDFs in Python. Now, let's try to merge some PDFs and create a new PDF from it. So, I'll create a variable called merger and I'll call the PDF writer. Now that the PDF writer has been called, let's decide which file should we merge on. I'll be merging the sample.pdf and the sample2.pdf. This contains some photos also. So I'll use a for loop which is for pdf in and I'll pass the name which should be merged. So sample.pdf, then sample2.pdf, and then I'll append these files into this merger. Now let's write this in a new file. So I'll create a new file which is called merged pdf.pdf, and then I'll use the merger variable and use the write function in it to write it. We'll keep this file as B and I'll write this merger in this B file. Now let's run this cell. As I run this cell, I get a new output here which says merge-pdf. When I try to open it, I see three sheets in PDF, and we can see that the PDFs has been merged and a new PDF has been formed. In this way, we can merge PDFs. Now let's see how to rotate a PDF using PyPDF2 library. So rotate PDF. Here we'll create a new variable which is called rotate and we'll call the PDF writer in it. So pyd.pdf writer. We'll access this sample to PDF and then we'll rotate it. So for it, we should use the PDF reader. So I'll create a variable called s and in it I'll call the PDF reader. So I'll use with open and I'll pass the name of it and then I'll use the rb command here and I'll name this variable as read file. And we'll use this reader function inside it and let's pass the read file in it. So now this will read the file. So what I'm going to do is I'll access the rotate variable and use the add page function, and inside it let's take the first page of the s. We know that sample2 contains only one page, so s.page and 0. And what we are going to do with this is we'll be rotating it clockwise. So I'll use the rotate clockwise function and let's pass 90 in it so that it will be rotated 90-degree clockwise. After this, we'll open a new file which will be called rotate underscore PDF, and the command will be WB, and this will be saved as write file. So this rotate will be saved here. So rotate dot write, and we'll pass write file inside it. With this, we'll be rotating this PDF and creating and saving it in a new PDF. As I run it, I get an error which says rotate clockwise is depreciated and we should use the rotate instead. So instead of using the rotate clockwise function, we'll use the rotate function here. Now let's run it. Here, we see that a new file has been generated, but it's not in the right format. This is because I didn't give the file extension here. So now I'll add the file extension and then I'll rerun the cell. Now we get a new output. We see here that the page has been rotated. In this way, you can rotate PDFs. Now, I'll teach you how to encrypt PDFs with using PyPDF2 library. Let's copy paste this code and try to encrypt the data. So, we'll be doing encryption operation. I'll be renaming this variable as encryptor. Initially, we'll be opening this sample2 PDF and we'll be reading it. After reading it, we'll be writing this into the new encryptor. And let's erase this rotate function here. Now, this encryptor variable will contain the first page of the sample2.pdf. Now let's try to add an encryption here. So I'll call the encryptor variable and say encrypt here. Inside it, I'll be passing the key that will be the password. I'll name it as secret pass. Now let's create a new PDF which is called encrypt underscore pdf.pdf, and let's write this encryptor here. In this way, we can use this encrypt function to encrypt a PDF in Python. I'll run this cell. While running this cell, I get a new output here. As I see here, there's an encrypt underscore PDF file. Let's try to open it. While I open it, it asks for a password. We know that the password is secret underscore pass. Let me check it again. Yes, it is secret underscore pass. When I click OK, it gets open. Now, let me try to enter a wrong password here. So I'll open this encrypt underscore PDF and I'll give some random input. When I click OK, I get an invalid password. In this way, you can encrypt PDFs in Python. I hope you understood about how to read, write, merge, encrypt PDFs in Python using the PyPDF2 library. See you again in the next video.